post basketball career, I see you was modeling for Nike and all. Like, you moving different out here.
Yeah.
Talk to me on that. How did that come about?
So that was actually before I played pro basketball.
For real?
Before I even played professional basketball, I had the opportunity to model for Nike. That I ain't gonna lie, that's what uplifted me. Like I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was over. Like I was waiting like 8 months. Like after I graduated, I was waiting 8 months before I even got any type of conversation behind pursuing professional basketball. Yeah. So I waited 8 months just to be entered into a draft with no agent, if that makes sense. That was my perspective from it. And then the Nike thing came. They wanted to reach to me on Facebook. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, you'd be a perfect candidate for this photo shoot. I wound up going to an audition downtown, and just so happened that was the same audition connected with the same people that reached out to me. So that was like almost I solidified myself.
So you gotta do auditions.
Yeah, I did an audition. I was pretty much going to dribbling the basketball. Just, you know what I mean? Just showing that basketball swag, I think. And the rest was history. But even with that, a lot of people that I was modeling with, they were legit models. They wasn't athletes. So I was legit one of the real athletes. And I think that's what kind of, they stuck with me for 3 years. I had like a 3-year run with no agent. No agent. So yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was dope though.
So, but how was that? Like, how was that whole?
It was life changing. I looked at myself from a different lens, on and off the court. My photo shoots, my days would consist of like waking up early, like 5 in the morning, for early court time. This is when I really start drinking coffee and shit, cause I'm waking up early. And they flying you out to wherever we shooting from. So I think we went to Cali for like 6 days. They fly you out. You just walking around, taking pictures. It built my confidence, I could tell, as far as, but even on the court, I was just dunking all day for the photo shoots. So now when I come back home and I'm playing in games, I feel like I had a further launching pad to take off from, because it was like, yo, I've really been practicing just dunking with Nike, like, you know what I'm saying, just for them to pick one picture. You know what I'm saying? But it was dope though, I ain't gonna lie. I met a lot of great people, photographers, down to other talent, models, still to this day that I kind of socialize with Viva social media and stuff like that. But yeah, this is dope. And then I got to see myself on like billboards, and they had me on pictures at Fordham.
I'm like, well, that's
hard. So that was dope. You know what I mean? That was big for me.
I think I saw you like on a solo billboard or something like that.
Yeah, it was all over, bro. I'd have seen big frames of me like taking over a whole wall, and I didn't get to see it myself, but people sending me pictures.
That's hard.
So yeah, that was big for me and my family. Everybody that I had people call, my cousin call me, yo, I just saw you in our and I'm like, yeah, like.
You're like, yeah, I'm that.
Right, yeah. And then but that's the crazy part. So after I leave Indonesia, they get the wave of all the Nike stuff. So now everybody like, yo, to them it looked like I excelled, but all that stuff happened before I even got there.
Oh,
yeah, that's the crazy part.
It took a while
for it to kind of hit reality, as far as like getting to the posters and stuff like that. But yeah, that whole rush of that momentum came after I left Indonesia. But the process of actually modeling for Nike, it started before I even played pro.
That's fine.
So yeah, and that happened from just marketing yourself a certain way. And I was just posting pictures on Facebook of me dunking in open gym at Jamestown. So that's all they had to kind of measure me as a candidate for the, you know what I mean? So that's why
that's where that came from?
They recruited me from Facebook.
Wow.
Kayla, once again, she used to take pictures of me in open gym dunking.
Oh no, she the GOAT, man.
Seriously. She's the female version of Tippy. If that makes sense. It's just not the same exact category. Like Tippy was solely basketball. She was just like a life coach.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? So like guys, that's why I said it's good to like network and speak to people. You never know what they can do for you.
Well, man, we link Kayla, man.
Yeah, I mean, it is. She got a semi-pro team, Jamestown Jackals. So I mean, if you know anybody that want to pursue a professional career, it's an opportunity. That's in the TBL. It's another local, league where it's like players that don't get the opportunity to go play pro, the TBL, and that's something I should look into trying to interview them too as well. Shout out to the TBL.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the next thing under the G League.
You definitely look into that.
Yep.
So you did the Nike thing. Is that something you had, like, that piqued your interest? Like, would you like want to continue that, like modeling and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's something you would think you would prosper in?
It brought me back to the days when I was 15. My mom used to tell me like, yo, you should be a model. And at that time frame in my life, I looked at it as suspect. Like, I'm like, nah, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
So when I got the opportunity to model, it kind of showed me what I was capable of. You know what I mean? As far as like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, and this was basically solely on basketball, so it was kind of easy maneuver transformation for me. But until I built the confidence to tell them like, yo, I could do more than just play basketball. So I did cross training workouts, you know, like lifting, pushing the tire when they take pictures like that, flipping a big ass tire. I did running track for Nike. I did that photo shoot. I did the lifestyle where you just go around and just take regular pictures wearing like a, you know, regular fit, stuff like that. So it definitely helped me build my confidence towards modeling. And I kind of want to reinvent myself behind it, because that was, to me, that was like athletic modeling, versus now I kind of want to do that, you know, I got a whole game plan, the visual, as far as how I want to unroll that modeling. But yeah, it definitely made me want to look at it into more, even just investment to help other models, you know, find their way around through things. Because a lot of models that I met, I asked them, yo, what's your biggest shoe? They like, yo, Nike. I'm like, yo, there's no way you're a model.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way you're a model full time. You a model full time, and your biggest shoe is Nike. And I just been modeling for Nike for 3 years straight. So when you tell me that as a model that's signed, I'm like, yo, damn, like, is this it for me? Like, what? Because now I'm thinking, like, yo, where else could I go? You know what I mean? To try to understand, like, how to put yourself out there. But most of the models that I met, they were saying Nike was and I don't know if just that's their personal experience, but Nike was their best, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So everything was just like, it was just fun, bro. It was a what a time to be alive moment for me, bro. Yeah.
So yeah, I see you talking about off the court stuff. Now we can get into, like, you got like a clothing line, sneaker line, like what's
official Crown Jewel, man. That's the clothing line. I don't have a website right now because I'm still trying to build my following and stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, I got a clothing line, and that's just my creative side of, you know, tapping into the stuff that I wanted to do before basketball. So I actually wanted to go to school for gaming, graphic design and gaming and stuff like that. But basketball kind of took me away from it when scholarships and offer came about. I kind of forgot about all the other things. But yeah, that's something that I dove into. I kind of got time to invest into it. I bought a laptop when I was in Indonesia for $500 off the manager, and then I just started doing my own research, and I literally taught myself how to do the graphic designs, stuff like that. So, like, you know, a little merch actually made.
Fire.
Yeah, stuff like that. So, I mean, I just try to connect it with the community as far as, like, you know, and be reasonable with pricing and everything. Because remember the days when you used to be able to go shopping and spend $200 and get your kids some merch, like for a good 2 months of school. Now you go out there, you spend $200 for one sweatsuit.
For one fit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nasty. So that's something that I also connect with my brand, for people to, you know, feel like they could actually shop with me for a reasonable price and have something that they actually enjoy as far as a product. You know what I mean? And as well as just using my personal traits. Like, I love tapping in with people and, you know, knowing what they love and stuff like that. So, for instance, you tell me you like butterflies, I can make you a little butterfly sweatsuit or a jacket or something like that from my brand, from me specifically. And then now it's like, that's our connection, you know. So that's what my brand is about, really trying to, you know, give back as well as give myself the opportunity to create and do what I want, rather than feeling like, oh, I had to make it to the NBA to have a clothing line, or I had to make it to the NBA to have a sneaker. And even with the sneaker, I looked up into a program, you know, and I signed up as a graphic designer into making a sneaker. So with that opportunity, I was given the opportunity to make like a shoe box, design a sneaker from the colorways, the story behind it and everything like that. And that's pretty much how I got my own sneaker. And still to this day, it's up there. You could go up there and just buy it. It's like a permanent shoe. Permanent colorway. Yeah, official Crown Jewel shoes. That's I categorize everything under official Crown Jewel. You know what I mean? That's the name.
So they want to purchase it? Like, what? That's what they
maybe purchase it. You go, if you got social media, I'm on Instagram. I got TikTok, Facebook. I got a YouTube channel. I'm still, like I said, trying to get everything together. But whatever platform you got, if you find me up there, you can reach out to me, and we can figure out how to. Yeah, you can send you the link, however you want to do it. But yeah, you can tap in.